Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. This package here comes by way of Metal Complex. So, if you guys haven't heard of Metal Complex, he has an awesome channel over on the YouTubes. I will post a link below to his channel, if I remember. Obviously, you've heard of him, so there's really no need to talk about that. But this is from Urban EDC Supply. So they have a knife that they have on pre-order right now called the Baby Barlow. It is a Justin Lundquist design, and there's some prototypes out there, and they're being sent around to some YouTubers. Metal Complex had this before me, so that's why it's coming from him. I'm unboxing this with the ProTech Runt 5, which is going to be a good size comparison knife for this, so that's awesome. Let's cut into this with the reverse Tanto. Seems a bit kind of thick behind the edge. I don't know if that's just me, but not the biggest fan of this right out of the box. Just a little too small, and I think I'm gonna feel the same way about this. So I want to point out, this is absolutely crushed coming out of the box. And it has this card, rubber banded to it. This says Black Baby Barlow. Let me grab that card I dropped. Urban EDC Supply card. There you go, you rock, blah, blah. Bunch of fucking crushed up paper. And I think that's it. There we go. That is it. Doesn't look like we got any cool MC swag, which is fine with me. I'm not a big sticker guy. Wow, this thing is small. All right. Okay, this is G10 on the scales, G10 on the pivot collar inlay type thing. We have a deep carry clip, which is pretty cool, looks titanium. And we have a black blade. Check this little thing out. So here's your ProTech Runt 5. These guys are, wow. The Runt 5 is bigger, guys. The handle at least is bigger, which makes sense because of this huge ass neck right here. Look at that. We all know I'm not going to like this knife probably right off the bat, but let's see. It is very small, and it looks like it would be easy to kind of... Okay. It's very, very light. I mean, this thing weighs nothing. Kind of has a reverse Tanto, so it looks like we have really good comparisons here. Here's the Runt 5 again. So with open... Yep, the Runt 5 is bigger by, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch bigger maybe, all around. So that's interesting. Thickness, the Barlow is a fat boy, but so is the Runt 5 in my opinion. So here you go, you can compare them right there. They're about the same. Interesting stuff. Let's close this guy up. So you got a good size comparison there. Ergonomics are interesting. It fits my hand pretty damn well, to be honest. Even though it's so tiny, it's obviously a 3-finger knife. Kind of, I mean, if I want to use it 2 fingers, but I can wrap 3 on and put the 4th one kind of underneath, ride my thumb up onto the blade. It is very nice and thin stock. Feels like a good, great edge, Kev, a good, great edge. Very, very well done on this DLC. Is it a dark stonewash? No, it looks like a DLC. I am, I don't know how many % sure this is made by We. It's just that it's the same design as the Eidolon, pretty much, except it's not an integral and it's tiny, but it has the same clip, the same kind of collar on it. I don't know how you would front flip this, like, I'm so afraid I'm going to cut myself. I have to get a grip without being near the blade. Okay. Yeah. Nah, you got to do it from the top. Does not, well, Yeah, it's not like a shaky. It is an inset liner lock, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about being on a frame lock of any kind. I mean, for a tiny-ass knife, this is pretty cool. I will say it feels like plastic. The centering is off. Well, no. I think it's off to the show side just a touch. It's really hard to tell the way it hides in there, and it's all black G10, black blade. I do like how it fires out, to be honest. It just kind of comes right out. You can kind of just hold it however you want and then whip it over the top. I like that they're not trying to pretend you should front flip. I guess you could. Man, if you have tiny hands, there you go. You could do this all day, I guess. The inset lock bar, you have pretty good access. It's not like cutout access, but you can get your finger in there because it's such a wide handle, and then knock the blade down, shake it, or close it however you like. Just do it like this, probably, right? Left-handed. So here's the thing. If you're going to try to do the front flipper thing, even if you have small hands, it's going to be tough left-handed. Because right-handed, I have the clip here. I can grab onto the clip, kind of grab it with my fingers, and sort of front flip it, right? Even then, it's hard for me. There you go. But left-handed, you're not going to have any of that there. I mean, you're just going to have this move right here. That's it. So, I mean, this is not something I figured I would pre-order, because this right here in this configuration, I believe, is $200. Is $199. I'm fairly certain this is going to be 20 CV steel. It's not marked on here. Urban EDC Supply usually doesn't do markings like that. They cool like that. But, you know, 199 bucks, I think for somebody who loves Justin Lundquist designs, somebody who really likes small knives, right? Whether you have small hands or you just like to have a small knife to back up, right? You could put this in a fifth pocket. I mean, this thing I could freaking tuck into a shirt. Like, I could put this on here. It barely is pulling. I mean, is it even pulling down my shirt at all? Oh, God. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's pulling my shirt down a little bit, but, like, I don't even think anybody would think, like, hey, man, you're wearing a knife in there, right? And then you could just pull it out, and you got a little flipper in here. Bang. And now I cut stuff, right? It has a really good ergonomics when it comes to, like, a pinch grip. You can really climb up this blade, and now you have really precision control of this guy. Do I have anything like this box here? You know, you can get in there, cut whatever you need to, and you're good to go. Yeah, I think this is a cool knife, guys. Now, they loaned this to me, obviously. This isn't my knife. I do like how the blade just sits into the handle. When it's closed, it almost doesn't even look like a knife. Kind of looks like a little trinket or something. You could sit on a table, like something unique looking, that's for sure. Man, I really actually do like this thing. I just think it's too small for me personally. That's my really only reason right now for not wanting to order one. That and $200 for such a small thing. I know that price isn't always dictated. It's not dictated by size, right? Just because the knife is 4 inches doesn't mean it's going to cost more than the knife that's 3 inches. You're still talking about machining, milling, doing all that to G10, more G10, inlaying it, cutting 20 CV. Smaller knives sometimes are harder because you have to be more precise, right? So I get it, right? It's just my brain is like $299 or $199 for this, you know? But I will say the quality is there, guys. Again, I think it's WE. I can't be certain, but I know that Urban EDC Supply uses Riot a lot, but I just have this feeling that this one's WE. I don't know. It could be Riot, but I feel like Riot would use probably a titanium inset liner lock. I think this is steel. Packaging. I mean, this is a kind of Riot type box, but this is kind of how We does it too. So it could be Riot, honestly. I don't fucking know. I don't know why I care either. They're not going to tell you, then it's fine, right? They might be on the website too. Who knows? Yeah, I'm leaning towards Riot now for some reason. Oh yeah, the inlay work is really, really well done. The reason I said we is because of the Eidolon, right? But maybe that doesn't matter really. Starting to think with this action, the way it's really, really smooth. Yeah, this might be a Riot knife, and it's T8 all around. Yeah, I'm starting to creep towards Riot, guys. Who cares? Does anybody care? I don't know. But yeah, that is the baby Barlow. So thanks to Metal Complex for sending it. Big old thank you to Urban EDC Supply for letting me check this guy out. I will be doing a tabletop up-close view video of this. It'll probably just be an overview video because it being a prototype and everything, I'm not allowed to really like use it a lot and beat it up, and not that I would, looking at how small this thing is, but you know how it goes. So I'll follow up, guys. I appreciate you watching. I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.